Hey faggots, welcome back to my channel. Oh my god, crazy hair flip, right? All my friends always notice on how much I touch my hair, so why should that be different on my channel, right? So yeah, so today's video is going to be like a different video to the other vibes that I've done. You know, I've done very like the chat shit get fit, which I'm still going to carry on, I love those, but I wanted to do like a tutorial today. Right, I wanted to show you guys how to get a look, how to do a look, and how to be the look. You know, I am the moment, and you can be the moment too. So it's very like a smoky, glam, soft look. Like, all of this look is basically in the shapes that we're creating. You know? I took some very cute photos as well. But yeah, so if you want to see how I achieve this gorgeous, like, look, keep on watching. So I'm here, sat down, moisturised, shaved. I literally just shaved, so I might be bleeding, but hey, whatever. So let's get right into the video. My phone's like 20%, so hopefully it doesn't die, but whatever. So obviously, first step, prime your face. I haven't wet my sponge, so let me go ahead and go and wet my sponge. So I've wet my sponge. So first step is obviously foundation. So for the longest time, I always, you know, look back at photos. I had like cakey makeup and all of that. And so many people were like, you're using too much powder, you're using too much this, you're using too much that. And they were all wrong. You could use like so much foundation, so much powder. As long as you're blending everything correctly, it looks good. Now to the powder thing, it doesn't necessarily make you look cakey if you use a lot of powder, but it does just make you look very dull and dead. And that isn't a look. This is really about blending. This step should take 10 minutes. Your wrist should be hurting after this. You know, if you're using like a Bourjois Healthy Mix or like really like light, fluffy foundation, this doesn't really matter as much. But I use like very heavy foundation, very matte foundation, because I like to look like a porcelain doll, right? So I'm going to skip through this now. But like I said, you want to aim for 10 minutes, seriously. Okay, so foundation done. Now it is time for concealer. So obviously concealer used to be a thing of just conceal spots. Now it's changed into creating shapes, highlighting, you know, all of that. We see the very specific under eye contour, all the contour, but you need to think of it, where do I want to add light to my face? Don't think just because you've seen some YouTuber do a specific shape on their face that you need to copy it. I have very high cheekbones, and if I do like just the generic concealer and contour that every other YouTuber does, I'm gonna look gaunt and I'm gonna look ill. So I need to think, okay, so I want to add less up here. I just want to cover my eye bags and just at the tops a little bit just to make them look wider. So I would bring it up like this. As you can see, it's wider, it's shorter, it's wider. I'm not trying to bring as much dimension to the top of my cheekbones because I don't want to look ill. And with this, because of blending, it really doesn't matter if it's even, trust and believe. I used to be like, so like, oh my god, if it's not even, I'm gonna look a mess, but you're gonna blend it out, and you're gonna use powders, it's fine. Blend, 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 blend. Sometimes, you know, if like me, you've got a very long face, you're gonna do your highlight, and you're gonna be like, why do I look like a tree? It's because you're highlighting in ways that someone with, most people on YouTube, most influencers, most of the reason why people highlight is to get rid of roundness, is to make you look slimmer, is to make you look more sharp. Now for someone like me with a huge crooked nose and a very long face, I want to bring it out. I want to widen my face. I want to add length, I guess. This way I want to make me more of a circle than of a line. So now it's all blended, and as you can see, my face just looks shorter. So now for powder, unless if I was to go on, if I was doing like a photo shoot or something like that, I would bake, because you can edit, you know. But this is a glam, this is going out, this is to look cute. This is to look good in photo and in person. So I just use a powder that is slightly lighter than my face. I'd say it's about 2 shades lighter than my face. Someone's knocking on my wall. So now that's powdered. Now for face powder. So I blend this slightly over the powder I just did, not much, and just everywhere else on the face. So the next step is obviously contour. So instead of doing it directly on my cheekbones, I want to use it slightly below my cheekbones just to bring them down a little bit. The further you come forward, the bigger your cheekbones are going to look. So I have a huge forehead. So here I can go crazy with contour, and literally just go as far down as I want. Blush is one of those things that's literally just preference, however you want to look, if you want a circle. So when I do like a soft glam, I always seem to go for like a terracotta blush as opposed to like a pink blush. With nose contour, I'll be honest, I understand that people can't live without it. Look at this nose, like from the side. Hello. You'll notice that I always cut out, like put a cut when I turn my face because I'm like, oh god, don't show the nose. But I'm going to give you that moment for a second. Nose contour does nothing for me. Okay, because I have a skinny nose, but I have a long nose. And also, like, nose contour's for photos. I've never met a person with a good nose contour in person. You've got to think about that with a lot of the makeup that we see on the internet. It's for directly in front of you. The camera's directly in front of you. As soon as you're an inch to the left, you're just going to see a brown stripe on someone's nose. It doesn't matter how good they are. So with setting the face, a lot of people say it's a rubbish thing. It's not. So while it's drying down, go for highlight. So everyone wants to be beaming, right? But at what cost? Because it will look chunky, it will look gross, it will look a mess. I know you guys are probably watching this video and all my other videos like, what am I supposed to do with my eyebrows? When I've had my eyebrows done, I will do like a full-on eyebrow tutorial, but at this point, I'm starting with a colour which is very similar, if not the same, to my skin, just because that gives me a little bit of wiggle room to mess up the shape and just see the shape as I want. It might not even read on camera, but in the mirror, it just looks like basically create an outline, out slightly and around. But just take a little bit extra time here, just really work at this bit because this is like how seamless this blend is counts for the rest of how seamless your makeup could possibly look. But now I've got the shape that I'm feeling, so now we start to add colours. So now with a matte brown, I'm going to really darken this up. As you can see, I'm really darkening it up now. So as you can see now, we're starting to get more definition. Now go back into that first shade and marry those two colours together. Now again, one step up. We're going to go about this much, like I guess half or a third, 2/3 in, and then out and around. We're going to go in with a black. And now we are just literally doing this V shape here. Now get the biggest, fluffiest brush that you want. Clean, you don't want any product on this. And now we're just going to work it. Stay away from the black if you can. So I'm going to go like very true to what I've set out to go. And we're going to use some golds. Okay, this kind of gold, like a bronze kind of gold. Pull down gently, but it just adds a bit of pigment. It's going to be like this kind of gold. We're going to go here. Going in with this brush, I'm just going to blend the black back into that shape ever so slightly. So now for the eyeliner, I am just going to use a pencil today as usual. Back in with an eyeliner brush and with your black eyeshadow. Just going back in with my under eye powder colour. So back into those golds that we used. I would still advise to go dark to lightest, but because I've only got one brush, I'm going to go lightest to darkest. Be a tramp. As long as you're not doing this makeup on someone else, that's fine. Licking your brush is going to do nothing. But if you really want a bit extra, just use like Fix Plus. Just like finish off. Go in with one of these brushes and get your light colour again. Go like this. Just sharpen it up. Do you even see the effect that's had? Like, come on. So we're on the final stretch now, don't you worry. So now I'm going to use a very black mascara here. So as usual, I'm just going to do a red lip. Going in with like a plum eyeliner. And then with the red. So that is the finished look. I'm going to go ahead, brush my hair, put on a top, charge my phone a little bit, and then we'll get back with the overview. Okay, so hair brushed, outfit laid, and yeah, I'm just like going for a black shirt, you know, just like going to the club trying to find me a sugar daddy, you know. And honestly, this isn't like my type of vibe. It's really cute. Like, honestly, I hope you can see like the difference that like contouring for your face shape and highlighting for your face shape does. Like, so yeah, really cute, such a vibe. So yeah, it was like my first tutorial I've done. You know, it was just like the focus on this was fully on the makeup, how to get the look. If you guys want to see like, you know, makeup tutorials, me talking shit, you subscribe. It's all here. It's all here. It's all a vibe. And yeah, with that being said, please like if you like this video, comment if you're nasty, and subscribe if you want to see more of this lovely little gay boy in your newsfeed. But with that being said, I hope you have a wonderful, safe day. Only good vibes, only fabulous vibes, and only like fashionable vibes, you know? So yeah, I hope you guys have a great day. Bye, faggots.